Honestly, if not because of the fact that Queen Naomi is involved in this matter, if it was left to be just Oriyomi Hamzat, I would have said that, in fact, government should do whatever they like to him. That is just the truth. Because the truth of the matter is, if this had happened through somebody else, and Oriyomi Hamzat actually heard the whole matter, he would have been the one to start the whole rumor, saying what he did not hear, and the one that did not hear. He would have been the one to even be instigating the mothers of these children to go to any extent. He would have been the first to say, wọ́n torí pé mẹ̀kúnnù ni wọ́n ni, torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń fìyà jẹ wọ́n. He would have been the one coming up with a lot of stories, a lot of wọ́n ni wọ́n pé àwọn nǹkan tí ò tiẹ̀ ṣojú ẹ̀. He will be saying things that he did not even know. I hope he now sees now that it can happen to anybody. I hope he now understands that anyone can actually be a victim of misfortune. He would have been the one to be saying, kí ló dé tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ó yẹ kẹ́ ti provide security lẹ̀ láti bí alẹ́ àná, kò yẹ kẹ́ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wọlé, a mọ̀ wípé àwọn olówó yìí tó bá ti di ìparí ọdún bó ṣe máa renew ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló máa wá. He would have been the one saying a whole lot of things. He would have been the one saying a whole lot of fallacies and a whole lot of things. But then, can you see now that it can actually happen to anybody? Kò sẹ́ni tí Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rí ogun àṣìṣe, kò sẹ́ni tí àṣìṣe ò lè tọwọ́ ẹ̀ wá. And for as many people that are saying they should tamper justice with mercy, if the children are actually your own children, will you say that the parents should not look for justice for their children? Honestly, when it comes to this matter, we really need to be very, very careful with a lot of opinions that we give. When you are all busy crying, they should release her, they should release her. What about the children what about the women that lost their children? What should happen to them? You called that kind of gathering for over 5,000 children, and securities were not on guard a night before the event. What kind of a mistake is that one? And then people are just saying a whole lot of things. So people are saying, government is just after Oriyomi Hamzat. They only see this as a way to deal with Oriyomi Hamzat. We people just keep quiet. Like, we people just keep quiet and stop all this unnecessary sentiment. Like, we people just keep quiet. If they were to be your children, will you be saying what you are saying? If they are your family members, honestly, tí o bá kí n ṣe torí olórí tó wà involved in the matter, if it's not because of her, I would have said they should really deal with Oriyomi Hamzat very well. Because if it were to be somebody else, it would be the #1 person to be going about saying what he did not see. And not to say that, okay, maybe Oriyomi Hamzat does not have the days that is good. Yeah, there are some times that actually he does a lot of good things. But then there are some times that when you hear him exaggerate some kind of matter, you will be wondering. You'll be wondering, can such a thing even happen? Like, you just be wondering. And I want you to understand the fact that they actually, reminded them in the prison till January 14 is actually right. It is right. It is the right thing to do. That is the fact. It is the right thing to do. You have that kind of case, so you feel like government will leave them because, to go and celebrate, they are special, so they should go home for holiday. This is a murder case, my dear. This is a murder case, and people should stop talking like an educated illiterate. This is a murder case. They will never leave them to go home. That is just the truth of the matter. The murder cases that Oriyomi Hamzat have handled, if we had heard that they allowed them to go home, what we see. Anyways, the truth of the matter is that I just really feel very sorry for, Olori Shilekunla. I feel very sorry for her because I know that her intentions were really pure. But unfortunately, she was just caught in the middle of all this mess. But I don't even know what to say, but I feel really, really, really sorry for her. As for Oriyomi Hamzat, my dear, I also feel sorry for him. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is that I hope after he come out of all this matter, he will stop exaggerating things. He will stop exaggerating matters. He will stop adding his own sentiments to the matters that come to him for judgment. He will be real. Like real to the real. And I want you to understand that negligence is never an excuse. Negligence is never an excuse. How can you have a gathering of 5,000 children? You are calling 5,000 children, and securities were not on guard like a night before the whole event. And then we are hearing different cases of when by the time they got it is well. Like I said, nobody is bigger than misfortune. May misfortune not just near us at the end of the day.